can't believe it. I forgot to hit record. I got to start all over again. Okay, well, today's video is gonna be a good old empties. I have finished some things up, and that means that I have finished them up over a 4 to 6 months period. It doesn't mean that I finished them up this month, except for supplements. Sometimes those get finished up in 2 months or so. So many of you still like the empties. I like watching empties. I think empties really show you what someone is really enjoying, and is it worth you spending your hard-earned money on? Because if somebody, even in empties, a lot of people will say this was a total fail for me, and I actually think I have a couple of fails. I'm not sure. I don't remember what's in that little bucket. Anyway, let's get started. So first I'm gonna start with my supplement, and this is pure encapsulation. And this one here is magnesium glycinate. I like the magnesium glycinate because it is good for bone and muscle health. For me, bone and muscle health go hand in hand because they support each other. And because I am an aging woman in the twilight of my life, I really need to focus on bone health because I do have osteoporosis of the spine. And I will tell you, I have said this in my videos before, from a year ago or 2 years ago when I had my bone density, I had it repeated again last year when I went back to Buffalo, and I had a 12% improvement because I really have focused on weight-bearing exercises, weight strength training, and walking with my weighted vest more consistently. I've been using a weighted vest for 10 years, maybe even longer, but I was not consistent and I wasn't really focused on my bone health, but now I am. So magnesium glycinate is fabulous for bone and muscle. I do take magnesium L-threonate for brain. This helps to calm the brain, and it's the only one that really crosses the brain barrier. Learn that from a neurologist, okay? All right, so I like this brand, and I really do think that if you have certain things that you know you need to supplement magnesium with, you may need something else. Some people, magnesium can help them go potty, you know? So you may need something else. So just put in magnesium, all the different types of magnesium and what they are good for, and then move on from there. So I'm going to now, so I really love those, and I already have another bottle. So now I'm moving on to my hair products. Now, when you decide to go white, gray, silver, whatever you want to call it, it changes. And you do need to change some of the products you use. And white and silver hair can be very stubborn. And it has a mind of its own some days. I do believe that if you want to wear your hair white and silver, you do have to focus on making it look healthy. It usually will be very healthy, but sometimes it can get dull. It can have a yellow cast to it. And I do see women walking around like this where their gray just looks old. And it doesn't have to be. We can make it look vibrant and healthy. And I think that is the key to feeling vibrant and really healthy and youthful, even if you decide to have white, gray, silver hair. So I have been through a lot of purple shampoos, and I will say that in the beginning of using them, I was very disappointed because so many of them were so drying, the shampoos especially. So I was on a hunt. I went through drugstore, some pros, brands. I used a ton of them, and I have settled on 2 that I think are fabulous. And I do think that sometimes, now don't get mad at me, but sometimes you have to put out a little bit of money for a better product. I am a firm believer that you can find beautiful makeup at the drugstore. You can wear tanks that look like, you know, the $100 tank that I buy these for $8 at Target, and I don't think I look any less rich than the person that's wearing the $100 one. I'm just smarter. No, not really. You get my point. I just think that you can find good products everywhere. But when it came to purple shampoos, no. The higher end brands are better in my opinion. So the first one is Surface. This is fabulous. This is the shampoo. And I was staying away from the shampoos because I thought these are so drying. This is the Violet shampoo from Surface. A little more difficult to find, but not impossible. There are a lot of salons that carry this brand. So just Google brands, this brand in salons in your area, and then you'll be able to find this. Now this is fabulous, very concentrated in the violet. That's important because it really helps to brighten up the hair. It's really nice without any drying. So this is a staple of mine and a favorite. I also use the conditioner in this. And if I don't think they have a mask. Maybe they do, and I've just not tried it yet, but the shampoo and conditioner, absolutely 100% recommend it. The other line that is fabulous, it's not any less fabulous than the Surface. This is the L'Oreal Professional Silver. This is the conditioner. I went through this, and I still have some of the shampoo. I use the shampoo and conditioner in this. Love them both. Absolutely love them. And I am a firm believer that sometimes you do have to change things up. Because just like if we're eating the same foods all the time, we're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Well, I think our hair, body products, everything, we just have to switch it up sometimes. And sometimes it's a complete fail, and other times we find things that we like to, switch off and on with. So this right here is a beautiful line for silver hair. Okay, next up, Bay Harbor Beauty. You know I love my Bay Harbor Beauty Cleansing Body Oil. And this one was in Flower Bomb. Absolutely love it. This gives you a very nice creamy lather in the shower. I use it with my African scrub towel. Love it. And I will continue to use this. Just love it. It really leaves my skin soft and hydrated. And the next product up is the Jojoba Bead Honey Foaming Scrub. I dropped it in the shower and I cracked the top. That's not how it comes, my friends. And again, this one is the Baccarat Rouge. Ooh, they smell so fabulous. They do. They actually smell just like the actual fragrances. So I love them, and they have several different scents. But this is beautiful, just has enough grit to it, lathers up beautifully. You can use it with or without. You can use it just with your hands, or you can use it with a loofah, whatever you like to use in the shower. I like the African towels. They really exfoliate. And exfoliation, my friends, is an aging woman's friend. Yes, it is. You gotta get rid of the dead skin so that you can put all those beautiful lotions and potions on it. Next up is a shave cream from Cremo. Now, I've talked about this before, and I like this. I do like it. I actually like the shave creams more than shave foams, and I do like this. But I started using this Dionys goat milk shave butter, and this is for face and body. I don't use it on my face when I shave my face. I just get busy with my face. But I like this better. This is a brand new tube. I haven't started yet, but this is what's going in my shower next. This is beautiful if you can't find this, or if you didn't like this. This is really nice, but there's something about this shave butter that's a little bit different from the shave cream. And goat milk has some exfoliating factors to it, so because it's lactic acid. And so I just really like this one. I've been using this since probably October or November. I started using this brand, and I really like it. Okay, I have a couple of makeup items that I just want to go through quickly. I finished up this Clarins lip oil. This is beautiful, but there are so many on the market now that are just as nice. And this is the Pattaya color. It really is pretty. I have become a lip balm, lip oil junkie. And I love them. But like I said, there are drugstore ones that are really nice. But what I like about this one is this is not a lip plumper. I don't like the ones that have the peppermint or the cinnamon oil in it that make your lips, feel like they're on fire. That's why I love these. They're just beautiful, and they're really, they make your lips look a little bit fuller. They have just enough color so when they do run into the lip lines, they're not really noticeable. So I really do like that. I also finished up the Anastasia. This was in brunette, and this is for my brows. I can't live without this. I can't live without it because I absolutely, as much as I love my white hair, I despise the white eyebrows. Despise them. And mine don't dye. No. They're about 4 inches thick, and they are pure white. They are gross. But anyway, I I have that, so I don't really need to worry about anything. And then you have all heard me talk about the City Beauty Beyond Mascara. I really love it. I will continue to use it. It has a fabulous brush. It just goes on very nicely, but once it dries up, it's not friendly anymore. That's true for any mascara, but you know, it just goes on so nice, and I prefer the old-fashioned spoolie over the plastic ones. I just do. And that is from City Beauty. And then we have from Essence, which I have used for a very long time, and this is a drugstore, and this one here is the False Lash Effect Mascara. Again, this has a beautiful brush, but once it is past the point, there's no return. It just goes on clumpy and awful. So 3 months is about all you get out of this, depending on how much you use every time you apply. I just do like 2 layers at the most. But, well, very, very good mascara. Very good mascara. And Harley has joined us. I don't know if you can see her. Harley, say hi. No, she's too far in. All right, I finished up the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know, something leaked in my bucket. I finished up the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I only use this underneath my eyes to set, and this is number 2 medium. I prefer to set under my eyes with a pressed powder versus a loose powder. I don't feel that it ages my under eyes as much. So I really like this. Here's a product that I absolutely love, and I'll be going to get a new one this week. This is from Mario, Makeup by Mario, and this is his Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum, and this is in light. And this you can apply in 2 different ways. It does have a doe foot, or you can pump it out. I didn't know it had a doe foot for the longest time, and I thought, oh, I want to get that out of there, so I was going to use my little spatula in there, and I went like this, and I pulled it out, I went, oh, I didn't know that. But I'll tell you what I like this for. I don't use it for bronzing or sculpting. I take this in a foundation that may be a little too dull for my skin, or maybe even a little bit too light. And I add, there she is, Harley. Wait, I'll move you over so you can see her. So there she is. Okay, so love this. And I will just mix it in with my foundation. It gives the perfect glow with just a little bit of color. I had to go get a drink. I was starting to gag. This drainage that's going on, my sinuses are just unbelievable. Anyway, I also finished up the Morphe Jumbo Continuous Setting Mist. I love it. Spritz it all over. And then I take my fan and I just let it dry down, and it gives me that beautiful glow. I have powder on my face. It takes that powdery look away. Really, really love this. I have purchased several cans of this. I always go back to it. It's like spraying water on the face, but I always go back to this one. I just love it. Sometimes I buy those luminous ones and I can see little flakes of crystals on my face. I don't like that. I don't like that. So this I love. All right, a couple of skincare products that I absolutely have been loving. And I started talking about this mid last year. And I bought this last May because I was in Buffalo and I didn't want to travel with everything. So I thought I'm just gonna, get a couple of things. And I found this, I gotta tell you, it's called Cos RX. I love it. I know some of you aren't paying any attention to me now. You see that beauty right there. Look at her. But I love this. It's the Advanced Snail 9.6 Mucin Power Essence. It just really gives my skin a great boost of hydration. So I am loving this. This product here, I absolutely love it. And during the summer, I went on Nordstrom and they had this line at 30% off. And I thought, ooh, I love so many products in it, but it's pricey. And then when I saw it at 30% off, I said I have to. I actually bought 3 of these because I love this. It's an essence. It's an enzyme essence. So it's going to do a little bit of, exfoliation, but it's so gradual and it's so mild. I just love it. I feel hydrated. I feel plumped. I love this line. And it's True Botanicals. And this is their microbiome enzyme essence. And I just put some of this in, and sometimes I will mix in their niacinamide powder and I apply that. and it's just beautiful. I found that, actually I got very lucky. I don't know how, but many years ago, this brand sent me a bottle of this and one other product of theirs. I never heard from them again. I mean, not a thing. And I have to tell you, I've been hooked ever since. I use several things in this line and just love it. So for those of you who are looking for a really clean line, it's not a cheap one, but some of you don't care about that. So this line here, worth looking into. Actually, I'm working on a little series, and because a lot of you have been asking me about clean products. Some of them are garbage and some of them are really good, but that's true for mid-range skincare and high-end skincare. You know, I've used some medical grade that I didn't see any difference. I'm using a neck product right now that is all the rage on Instagram and TikTok. Well, I've been using it for a little while now, and there's no rage going on. There's nothing going on so far. And so I just decided I'm gonna start getting some of these things. I have one other product that I just ordered today because over and over and over, this ad keeps coming up. And these women are just all talking about their, you know, this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, this stuff is not cheap. It was $64 for the bottle. And somebody with, you know, that saves every little penny they can to buy some of these things might be duped. They might just be lied to. So I have to try these things and come and tell you. And I'm going to come and tell you what's going on out there in the world. Anyways, let's get back to the beauty of this video. I just started using these. This is from Epicurious. This is a clean medical grade skincare line. Very few ingredients, very few products to the line. Phenomenal. Absolutely. I think I can go as far to say this is probably my most favorite eye patch so far. So hydrated. And as I use them, I think I will see a difference in any darkness that I might have. It's not really good to go by today because I have a lot of sinus fluid built up, and my eyes are a little puffy and a little darker. But we'll take care of that with my Epicurious eye patches. The other one, this one here, I liked the way it stays in place. I've used a couple of these now, and I do like them. They feel good, but you know, after you use something that's so phenomenal, and they kind of like, they're okay, they're not great. They're okay. They're called the Overachiever. They don't have any solution that you feel on them. They're just like a biocellulose, I believe, mask. And I don't know, the jury's still out on this one, okay, my friends? So don't get all excited. It's still out on them. And then I love this mask, so get excited. This one here I've been using for a long time. Anytime I do my NUA, or I do my Zip, or I do my LED light, my Joves, that's what it's called, my Joves, I always immediately do some sort of mask after. And this one here is just fabulous. Now I did buy a new mask. I haven't tried it yet. It is from, I think, Beekman, and it's a goat milk mask because I was reading how goat milk is, you know, becoming the new it thing. So I saw it and I thought, oh, I'll give it a try, because goat milk, again, has lactic acid. So it's going to help with a little bit of cell turnover, but very slowly. But anyway, this mask here and this one here is not really ridiculous in price. It's really affordable, and really love it. I've been using it for years now. And then this one here is something I put in my smoothie. Now, I don't like to have this on its own. It's very grassy to me, and I don't see the enjoyment, but many people are into matcha right now. I just cannot take a cup of matcha and make it up and drink it. It's like drinking grass to me. But I can put it in my smoothies, and you know, when you hear things about matcha tea, it's a strong antioxidant. It helps to calm you. But it also is said to help the body burn fat. So, you know, I have been putting it in my smoothie for a while now. And I do like the Symbiotica because I found it to have a very mild flavor. Now, this is an organic matcha and it's ceremonial grade. That is all very important. And this is harvested in Japan and it is organic. So if you are going to try the matcha tea, you may want to go ahead with a Symbiotica, and I think you can get the 20% off on Frisco Beauty. I'm actually getting another one because this is probably by far the best matcha tea in regard to flavor that I have tried, because I don't know it's there. And I put, I think it's 1 gram, I weigh it out. So I put 1 gram of this in my smoothie, and so far, so good. Friends, it's a couple days after, and I'm getting ready to edit my video. And let me turn it this way so you can see it better. I forgot to include this. It was in the bucket, but I somehow missed it. This is from Colleen Rothschild. It's probably one of my most favorite products from her. It has blue tansy in it, which is very calming for my skin. And I always say it reminds me of the May Lindstrom Blue Cocoon Cream, which was fabulous when I had hives. Anyway, this one here, I don't really use it on its own, although it can be used on its own. I like to mix it in with any moisturizer I'm using, whether it's daytime or nighttime. It is just fabulous. It really, really does soothe my skin. It keeps my rosacea. I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to keep the camera level. There's a little yellow line telling me you're off, you're off. Okay, here we go. But anyway, it's just really a beautiful, beautiful product. And I absolutely love it. And I know that Colleen is having some specials. So I will list and link everything below for you. And if she's having a special, it will be down there for you as well. Fabulous product. I absolutely love it. My most favorite, mixed with the Sheer Renewal Cream or the other cream that I use, the Replenishing, I believe it's called. Anyway, love it. And that is it for the things that I absolutely love, okay? I love them. Now I'm gonna share 2 items with you that I spent a lot of money on and I can't stand them. I really do not like these. And I do like some things in this line, but I don't like these. And they're from Westman Atelier. And these are, they're a skin tint, I think, hang on. Vital Skincare Complexion Drops. They're very greasy and oily on me. And the colors were very hard to find, so I had to buy 2 colors. And I've had these for a while, and I was organizing because, you know, that's what I do. I like to organize and I like to exercise. So when I'm in a funk, we went through that already. But I don't know, these did nothing at all for me. They feel greasy on. I shook them really well. You know, I used them all different ways, and this was a complete waste of money for me. And they were not cheap. So that is it for my trash. Mostly beautiful, lovely things. And then, of course, that is my... Oh, there's a boat right up here and they're fishing. Harley will go nuts in a minute. You know, my dogs are very sweet dogs, but Harley lets you know with her growl. They're not like Bindi was. Bindi, we had in Buffalo, our driveway was 250 feet from the end of the road. I knew when someone was at our mailbox with Bindi. She would alert me before anyone even got to the driveway. These 2, someone could be walking in the door, but when she's on this bed or in the living room looking out the door and a boat goes by, she gets this ferocious growl. And she lets mommy know, don't you? I just love her. I just love my baby. I'm gonna let you see my beautiful, these pants are my comfy pants, but she's my baby, huh? She's my baby. We love our peoples, huh? Where's my baby? I love her so much, huh? Mama loves you so much, and she likes to nibble on. Oh, you're telling Mama, I love you too, Mama, I love you too. She likes to nibble on me. They call it cobbing. and that's a sign of their love. Here's Lula. But, oh, just fabulous human. 3, 2, 1. But they are just fabulous doggies. Can you get down? You know, my girl is 8 years old, and she's still as healthy as can be. I just love them both. I just love them so much. I love them so much. Yes, I do. You gonna come here and say hi? You gonna say hi? Huh? All right, my friends, so that's it for today's video. My favorites. Let me know in the comments what are some of your favorites. I love hearing from all of you. And now I'm going to go and use up some other products. So I have a favorites for next month. Oh, there's Lula. Lula likes to mess up the bed. That little booger likes... Wait a minute. That little booger likes to mess up the bed. Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Sometimes she will go behind the pillow, and Lou's pillow is behind there, the ones that he actually sleeps on. And she'll go behind there, and she takes her little teeth, and I can catch her. I've never had my camera to catch her do it, but she'll go behind there, and she takes her teeth, and she pulls his pillow out, and then she rolls all over it. I'm talking about you. All right, my friends, that's it for today. I'll let you get on out of here. I'll drive you nuts with my doodle love. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an ageless beauty. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And right next to it is a bell, notifies you of all the videos that I'm putting up. Until the next time, my friends, go out in the world, be lovable, and remember, it is okay to love your age. And don't forget, Dean Davidson has the Tokyo necklace in the larger size now, and he came out with his fabulous Huggies, and they're in silver, my friends. I love it. It goes with all of our white hair. All right, that's it for me. I love you guys. Go out in the world, be lovable, and remember, it is okay to love our age. I love you all. Bisous.